In today's show, Bitcoin's stock-to-flow model just printed a signal indicating the start of a new bull cycle. Taking a look at this tweet from crypto analyst PlanB of the stock-to-flow model. He wrote, stock-to-flow chart update, red dot released. And you notice this red dot at the end of the graph. We haven't seen a red dot on the stock-to-flow model since 2017. So now 3 years later, my only question for you is, are you ready? Because this is extremely bullish for the Bitcoin price. We'll be dissecting this in today's show. Also, in today's episode, Goldman Sachs' eerie yuan crash prediction bolsters Bitcoin's bullish outlook in June. That's right, there is a direct correlation between the Chinese yuan and the Bitcoin price. Chris Bernzik points this out. If China's Chinese yuan continues to weaken against the US dollar, then we could have a 2015 and 2016 repeat where the Bitcoin strength coincided with the yuan weakness. We'll be breaking this story down for you in today's show. Also, in today's episode, blockchain analytics firm Glassnode reveals that more than half the Bitcoin supply has been dormant and hasn't moved in over the past year, as Bitcoin now targets $10,000. As we can see here in this tweet from Glassnode, 60% of the Bitcoin supply hasn't moved in over a year, showing increased investor hodling behavior. Last time we saw these levels was right before the Bitcoin bull market of 2017. So there's two strong signals that are extremely bullish, talking about we're about to see a Bitcoin bull cycle we haven't witnessed since the time of 2017. We'll be breaking this down for you in today's show. We'll also be taking a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. As you can see, Bitcoin, Ether, and all the top cryptocurrencies are back in the red. Where's the Bitcoin price likely to go from here? Find out all this plus so much more in today's show. Here at Crypto News Alerts, I drop a brand new episode every single day. So be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. And before we kick off today's show, if interested in attending a cryptocurrency masterclass by Stansberry Research to learn everything you need to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency for 2020 and beyond, smash the link below the video in the description. It'll take you here to watch this exclusive free crypto masterclass. Enjoy. All right, welcome back to another episode of Crypto News Alerts. I'm your host, JV, and let's dive right into today's top story of the day. The crypto strategist, popular for applying the stock-to-flow ratio to Bitcoin, reveals that the model has printed a signal that has not been seen since the crypto bull run in 2017. In a viral tweet, the anonymous analyst known as PlanB provides a crucial update to the stock-to-flow model for his 105,000 Twitter followers. And taking a look at the tweet, it's right here, hashtag Bitcoin stock-to-flow chart update, red dot released. And this is a red dot which we haven't seen on this graph since 2017, which was the beginning of the start of the parabolic rally which we all witnessed here in the crypto market. How many of you were around back in 2017 to experience it for yourself? Let me know in the comments right down below. And checking out some of the replies, Preston Pish put flabbergasted, and this Homer meme pretty much sums it all up. Pretty bullish on the Bitcoin price right now. Can't say the same thing about fiat currency. Andy Bitcoin Hodler responded, buy Bitcoin and let's shoot this ish to the moon. Touche. Milan Chowkri wrote, my grandchildren will remember this moment. Arrow Hunt responded, PlanB, the Elon Musk of crypto. 11, I'm so proud to be a part of this community. And I'll leave it at this. Bitcoin to the moon. And for those of you not familiar with the Bitcoin stock-to-flow model, the stock-to-flow model compares the amount of commodity in circulation divided by the amount produced every year. The model is traditionally used to analyze the intrinsic value of precious metals such as gold and silver. PlanB model shows that the Bitcoin stock-to-flow ratio increases as the rate of new Bitcoin supply decreases over time, which we witness every 4 years when we see a Bitcoin halving. The crypto analyst also illustrates how the value of Bitcoin closely follows the crypto stock-to-flow ratio using dots, which represent the monthly closing price of Bitcoin. The first red dot after a series of blue dots signifies the first month after each halving, an event that reduces the pace of the new Bitcoin entering circulation, as we can see right here on this chart with that beautiful red dot printed, which we haven't seen in 3 years. The chart shows that Bitcoin stock-to-flow ratio has increased and now coincides with the appearance of the red dot in PlanB's model, the first such dot in 3 years. Based on PlanB's chart, the red dot indicates the start of a new bull cycle. But some analysts are not convinced that history will necessarily repeat itself. Well, I say, if history doesn't repeat, it sure as heck does intend to rhyme. That's just my 2 Satoshis. Crypto trader, Dr. Technical Analysis notes that Bitcoin is still in an extended bear market. Let's take a look at his tweet here on crypto Twitter. First time it's been in a downtrend going into the halving. Will be interesting for sure to see what happens this time. Then Crypto Flux responded, not sure if it's a downtrend because it's not making lower lows. To me, it's reaccumulation in a falling wedge pattern. Market structures is different than previous 2 halvings because of the existence of futures markets. This time, front-running pump and dumps, and that's a pretty good perspective. All right, and now taking a look at the Bitcoin stock to flow model blown up right here. As we can see this red dot, considering we haven't seen this signal now in 3 years since the time of the last parabolic rise, I am pretty bullish on Bitcoin right now, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments right down below. Also, let me know what you think of the stock to flow model. I believe it's been the most accurate indicator in the Bitcoin space with the longest longevity. So I personally love this indicator and I greatly appreciate PlanB. So be sure to show them some love. All right, and now for our next story of the day. Goldman Sachs' eerie Chinese yuan crash prediction bolsters the Bitcoin bullish outlook in June. And before we break this down, let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market. Bitcoin and all the major cryptos are back in the red. Bitcoin barely down for the day, 0.12%, trading above that $9,500 support. It's very important that we maintain this. Then I feel once we can break 10,500, we can continue soaring up towards new all-time highs, which we haven't seen in a very long time. But now is the time, my friend. I repeat, now is the time. Ethereum is about even for the day, trading at $238. It's been on a rise. I mean, Ethereum was trading at below $200 just a couple days ago. We have Link in the green, up 2.45%, trading at $4.35. I do feel Ethereum and Link are some of the most undervalued altcoins in the market, but I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments below. XRP down 3% for the day, trading at 20 cents. There are some analysts who believe XRP is about to skyrocket, and some feel that the ground is about to be pulled from underneath it. I'd love to know your thoughts as well regarding this. ADA, Cardano, has been surging like a mofo, up about 40% since some big news was released a few days ago, but today it's down 7%, trading at 7.8 cents. Miss Litecoin down about 2%, trading at $46. And then we have EOS down 1.5%, trading at $2.69. And now checking out some of the top exchanges, we can see Binance down 3.6% with 5.1 billion in volume in the past 24 hours. Hoodboy Global down 14% with 3.7 billion in volume. OKEX down 9% with 2.9 billion in volume, and BitMEX down 4.7% with 1.6 billion in volume. Typically, when we see the exchanges surging and in the green, we see the crypto market and the top cryptocurrencies in the green. So today, everything is in the red. All right, now back to our next story of the day. With the halving in rear view, Bitcoin traders are now looking at their next potential bullish narrative, a weakening Chinese yuan. That's because the cryptocurrency tends to move positively when the Chinese currency falls. A very interesting correlation, right? Last year, the 30-day inverse correlation between both assets reached a record high. Dr. Heilman, head research at blockchain, told Bloomberg that Chinese investors were buying Bitcoin as a safety net against the then escalating U.S.-China trade war. Here's their quote: "There's corroborating evidence for this in that people in Asia were paying more for Bitcoin than elsewhere when the yuan fell," he said in September of 2019. The fractal is now playing all over again. Bitcoin is up 32% on a year-to-date time frame. On the other hand, the yuan fell to its lowest level in 8 months. Meanwhile, the only thing that appears to be relating their opposite moves is a freshly brewing tensions between the U.S. and China. The animosity flared over Beijing's decision to slap a new security law in Hong Kong that prompted the West to say that the former British territory was no longer an autonomous region. Top Washington officials, including Donald Trump, expressed their doubts over Hong Kong's future as a global commercial and financial hub under a communist regime. The rising geopolitical issues spilled the yuan as the currency started trading for $7.17 per dollar on Friday morning. That prompted the People's Bank of China to intervene and set the yuan's daily central parity rate more robust in the onshore spot market. market. While the yuan recovered, the rebound more or less looked artificial, as we can see right here in this graph. Analysts at Goldman Sachs spotted these uncertainties. In a note published Sunday evening, strategist Zach Pandel said that the rising U.S.-China tensions could lead the yuan further lower in the next 3 months. He predicted that the currency would fall to $7.25 per dollar by the end of August of 2020. And taking a look at this tweet from Chris Burnsick, he wrote, "If the Chinese yuan continues to weaken against the U.S. dollar, then we could have a 2015 and 2016 repeat," pictured below in this graph, where the Bitcoin strength coincided with the yuan weakness. The falling yuan and rising U.S.-China rift served as a great reminiscent of a Bitcoin price rally last year. The day the yuan fell below $7 per dollar on August 5th of 2019, the Bitcoin price jumped more than 7%. Very interesting correlation, right? A similar incident occurred during the 2015-2016 trade session. In August of 2015, the PBOC devalued the yuan by 3.5%, a move that sent the Bitcoin price up by 22%. In 2016, the yuan closed the year at a 7% loss. Bitcoin in the same year rallied more than 125%. So there is definitely a direct connection between the two. The demand for Bitcoin comes from people who are looking to bypass China's strict capital control over sending money offshore. Bitcoin serves as an alternative since its underlying protocol works independently from governments and central banks. There's the key right there. Bitcoin serves as an alternative since its underlying protocol works independently from governments and central banks. That's why people are so bullish on Bitcoin. They're betting against the dollar, against the Chinese yuan. We're hedging against it because we know the government is creating the chaos. They're using quantitative easing. They're devaluing our government money. So now it's all about the money of the people. And this, my friend, is Bitcoin. It has prompted China to ban Bitcoin trading altogether. Now, what we've seen in the past, when some of these major countries ban Bitcoin or Bitcoin trading, they know it can't be stopped, and it usually makes the crypto even more bullish because people buy it behind closed doors. You know what I mean? Nevertheless, in 2020, Bitcoin has also emerged as a macro asset against inflation. You can say that again. Top investors, including billionaire hedge fund manager Paul Tudor Jones, have thrown their weight behind the crypto as the Fed continues its open-ended stimulus program to aid the ailing U.S. economy. And this is a pretty big deal because Paul Tudor Jones allocated 1 to 2% of his overall investment portfolio into Bitcoin. So we're talking to the sum of $300 million plus. So with China also undergoing a recession, demand for safe havens could see the Bitcoin price higher further into June and the rest of the year, which is personally what I would love to see. So I can't wait. How about yourself? And now for our next story of the day. Glassnode reveals more than half of the Bitcoin supply has been dormant and hasn't moved over the past year as Bitcoin now targets $10,000. Blockchain data provider Glassnode says the significant number of Bitcoin has not moved in over a year, showing an increase of hodling behavior amongst investors. A tweet from the on-chain analysis firm revealed that 60% of the Bitcoin supply has remained inactive in the last 12 months. Glassnode notes that the last time that percentage of dormant Bitcoin hovered around 60% was nearly 3 years ago. Interestingly enough, that was back in 2017, months before the leading crypto exploded to its all-time high of $20,000. And taking a look at this tweet from blockchain analytics firm Glassnode, 60% of the Bitcoin supply hasn't moved in over a year, showing increased investor hodling behavior. Last time we saw these levels was right before the Bitcoin bull market of 2017. So there you have it, another extremely bullish sign which we haven't seen since 2017. The increase in hodling behavior comes after the pandemic-induced crash in March, which saw Bitcoin lose over 50% of its value within 48 hours. Days after the collapse, Glassnode said that crypto users withdrew their Bitcoin from exchanges at a rapid rate and moved it into private wallets, which is another indication that investors are holding onto the asset. Here's what they're quoted saying: "Despite the volatility, Bitcoin holders appear to be withdrawing their funds from exchanges. Outflow has been increasing daily since March 18th. According to our labels, Bitcoin exchange balances are the lowest they've been in 8 months." So analysts are quick to point out that the supply tends to move after the price surges. The increase in activity during a bull rally suggests that holders or investors are possibly transferring their Bitcoin to exchanges so they can sell. That's a fact. Based on Glassnode's charts, more trading occurs as the value of the crypto rises, lowering the percentage of inactive Bitcoin. And at this time, Bitcoin is currently trading, let's take a look once again, at $9,500 552 and back in the green, but barely. I'm glad that we're back in the green though, because this is just the start. I can't wait for us to retest that $10,000 psychological resistance and break through to it. You know what I mean? So closing on 10K resistance and trading currently just above the 9,500 support after peaking at 9,696 over the weekend, according to data compiled by CoinMarketCap. And now let's take a look at the overall cryptocurrency market cap via CoinMarketCap. We can see it's 268 billion with 101 billion in volume in the past 24 hours, and the current Bitcoin dominance is on the rise at 65.3%. Now taking a look at the top gainers within the top 100, we have Zilliqua up 12.5%, trading at 1.6 cents. Omnis Go up 9%, trading at $1.64. Holo up about 8%, trading at 0.0006. Engine Coin, Go ENJ. How many of you are bullish on Engine? Let me know. ENJ is up 7.9%, trading at 21 cents. Theta, which has been on a roller coaster ride to say the least, is up 5.8%, trading at 27 cents. And MadeSafe Coin up 5%, trading at 14 cents. And now for the biggest losers in the top 100 in the past 24 hours, Matic Network down 10%, trading at 2 cents. Quant down 9%, trading at $6.39. Maker down 8%, trading at $455. Cardano ADA down 7%, trading at 7.7 cents. Solve down 6%, trading at 16 cents. And Raven Coin down almost 6%, trading at 2 cents. And now checking out the BitMEX margins, we can see the bears are back in control. When I hit the record button approximately 10 minutes ago, the bulls were in control, but that's how fast things can switch at the drop of a hat here in the unpredictable cryptocurrency market. We have shorts leading 51.44% versus 48.56% longs. Are you currently bullish or bearish? Let me know your thoughts in the comments right down below. And now checking out one of my favorite indicators. It's the Crypto Greed and Fear Index. It shows we're currently rated a 50 in neutral. Yesterday was also a 51 in neutral. Last week a 41 in fear. And last month a 40 in fear. And like I said yesterday, it just feels good not to be in extreme fear anymore after the plandemic, which we were stuck in for quite some time. So it feels good to finally be back in neutral. And if you're not familiar with the Crypto Greed and Fear Index, extreme fear can be a sign that investors are too worried. That can be a great buying opportunity. And when investors are getting too greedy, that means the market is due for a correction. And I want to encourage you to check out the description right below this video by clicking show more in the description right down below for a detailed analysis of what's going on in the crypto market. This goes for all 400 plus videos right here on my channel. Also have some very helpful resources for you to plug into, including the blog to my podcast, which could be found at cryptonewsyes.com. Not only is this updated every single day, I also upload the latest episode of the show in MP3 format so that you can download it, listen to it on your way to work, in the car, while you're working out, or just doing your thing. Also, be sure to subscribe on YouTube if you haven't yet already done so. The direct link to do so is cryptonewsalerts.net, or you can click the subscribe button right below this video. Also, be sure to smash that like button, because when you do, YouTube shows more love and it helps gain more exposure to the episodes, and I greatly appreciate the support. You can also follow us on all the major podcasting platforms, including Apple's iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher Radio. So whichever podcasting platform you're active on, please do help support the show. You can also follow us on Twitter to receive daily crypto news alerts. My Twitter handle is Crypto News Yes, and I also have a private crypto Facebook group entitled Crypto Alchemy with over 17,000 cryptopreneurs from all over the world. To become a part of this, simply click this link, request to join. I'll be sure to plug you in. And for those of you active on Telegram, as I am, I do have a crypto Telegram chat. To become a part of this, simply click the link, request to join. You'll get plugged in, and I'm looking forward to connecting with you on the inside. Well, that's going to conclude today's show. As always, I appreciate you tuning in and journeying along with me inside this incredible crypto revolution. If you gain value out of today's show, be sure to smash that subscribe button and click that bell icon to receive notifications of the latest premium crypto news. In the meantime, let's grab a crypto cocktail and watch Bitcoin go straight to the moon. And real quick, before I go, Stansberry Research presents a cryptocurrency masterclass given by Eric Wade. He is a massive influencer in the cryptocurrency space with a tremendous track record, and he's teaching this cryptocurrency masterclass for free to share everything you need to know about Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies for 2020 and beyond. So click the link below the video in the description. It's going to take you here, and check out this exclusive free masterclass, and I'll catch you on tomorrow's episode. Peace.